my utmost to catch the television coverage. It's certainly not easy here in Ireland and the UK. One time you could watch Ring of Honor on the wrestling channel on Sky Digital, but unfortunately that's no longer the case. So it's more and more trickier to catch ROH. Hopefully a small channel will pick it up somewhere down the line and give it a bit of attention. I certainly think it deserves it, and the same could be said about FCW.
Yeah, again, FCW, we cannot get on TV over here, but at the same time, a show that is definitely worth watching if you want to see the next generation of WWE superstars. Even NXT talent like Wade Barrett and Michael Tarver can be seen in FCW too, and certainly worth watching. And a lot of great talent there that you would have probably seen in TNA or WWE from Caval and Trent Beretta, and of course one of the big signings of Dos Caras Jr. from the CMLL League's former World Heavyweight Champion down there, and signed to a 3-year contract with WWE, and high hopes for Mr. Alberto Banderas, as the gimmick goes.
Very nice to see Low-Key repackaged and reimagined. He looks different. He seems like he has a different attitude. From what I've heard about him, he's been a difficult character in the locker room over the years, and that's the sort of buzz I've had about Low-Key. He's sort of one of those guys who, well, he was a pro after 5 matches, and after that he was somebody who apparently knew everything. He had a run-in one time with Sonny, apparently, in the ECW locker room, but whatever. Let's move on. Low-Key in there, and Trent Beretta, of course, he's being seen as well on television. His future uncertain now that ECW's gone. And, will we see more of him on Raw, maybe as a kind of a newcomer? I always felt he was the better one of the team, Beretta.
I'm a big fan of Beretta. And speaking of ECW, we will acknowledge Dusty's comments there, asking did they fire Josh Matthews?
Right.
From ECW and the move into NXT. Interesting commentary there from Dusty. Always worth listening to when watching the FCW. A big reason to tune in, if anything. Dusty Rhodes.
It certainly is, and when you see the program, it really is amazing to think that it's a WWE owned program. It even comes up at the end, copyright WWE 2010, and they put a bit of effort into this show. I mean, you've got characters that you will know, like you'd have Vance Archer. He's on there, and this week in the main event, he took on the son of a WWE legend.
Yeah, that would be old IRS from back in the Money Inc. days. IRS, of course, otherwise known as Mike Rotunda, his real name, and his son, Bo Rotundo. Nice little ring to that.
Rotundo.
Yeah, I think the O and the O rhyme to give it the Bo Rotundo kind of deal. So, certainly a gimmick to watch out for Bo Rotundo.
No surprises, as Vance Archer absolutely destroyed Bo Rotundo in the main event on FCW. FCW is a show we're going to talk a lot about, and certainly we would love to speak to some of the developmental wrestlers. I don't even know if that's possible. Perhaps they're under contract. Maybe it's traditionally quite difficult to get anybody under contract to WWE, but certainly going forward, we will be looking at getting interviews with some of the stars of FCW, ROH. We'll start from there, and maybe one day we'll have Vince himself on. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, certainly we would certainly settle for big name talent. Byron Saxton, we're looking your way, the man of sax. If we could get you on the show, that would be absolutely fantastic. But again, under WWE contract, that might not be possible. But certainly coming up over the next couple of weeks, we will have the talent you want to hear from. And you might have thought they were dead. No, siree. We've got them exclusively on our show, only right here at Wrestledope.com.
That's right, Wrestledope.com, the Wrestledope Wrestling Radio Podcast, and this is the first episode ever. Be sure to come back here each and every week, and we will keep you updated with all the results, news, and the reviews as well. We've got plenty to come. We're going to take another ad break in just a moment. We've got to get into more WrestleMania talk, more about the upcoming WrestleMania 26. We've just barely glossed over the main event so far. There's so much to talk about there. So we're going to work that into some of the dirt sheet material. That's what we've got coming up next. All the latest gossip, the stuff that Vince doesn't want you to hear. And these days, I think Dixie is also getting a little bit jaded with the dirt sheets. She's going to have to learn to live with it. We've got an ad break, and we'll be back in just...
NutritionMarket.com, where you can save 70% off of retail prices on 4,500 products. Now available for a limited time.
Hi, I'm John Layfield, former WWE World Champion, professional football player, author, and financial news analyst. Whether I'm slamming Wall Street by day
or Wrestlers by night, Energy Plus gives me the edge.
Buy 2 cases, get 1 free at NutritionMarket.com.
What is it you seek?
To unleash your spicy side.
Once you eat a Slim Jim, anything is possible.
Beaches! WWE champion!
Easy, Chief. 1 step at a time. Now eat it and beat it.
Snap into a Slim Jim!
Ring of Honor is on tour, March 5th and 6th, the arena in Philadelphia for ROH on HDNet TV tapings. March 19th, we motor into Detroit, Michigan. March 20th, we head north of the border to Toronto, Ontario. And then March 26th and 27th, before all the mania, see Ring of Honor live in Phoenix. For tickets and info, go to ROHWrestling.com.
I'm not Hollywood bullshit Hulk Hogan. Right. I'm the red.
You're a real champion.
All-American gold medal. I want to know, are you the man or are you a fucking piece of shit? No good motherfucker. Fuck the tomorrow. You know fucking outcome tonight. Fucking bullshit. Superfly, you are good. You are the best. But you know, shooting-wise, I beat the fuck out of you. Fuck the dirty man.
Welcome back to the Wrestledope podcast at Wrestledope.com. And there indeed is our theme tune, the Wrestledope theme. Thanks to Stephen for that.
Thank you.
Very good track, and it's going to be the theme tune you're going to hear a lot of if you listen to us here on the program each and every week. It's time now to speak about the dirt sheets. Certainly it's been one of the driving forces in me being a fan these days, is that there's now so much backstage gossip, and the inner workings of the WWE and TNA now are just so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, there certainly is a generation of fans that are exclusive to the dirt sheets, and definitely don't know any other way. I'm talking kids probably born in the mid-90s to now who would have always been around when there was internet and when there was dirt sheets available so widely, and you'd wonder at times their perspective, if they knew any different, like when we were kids and we used to watch, and there was certainly no dirt sheets in our day, was there?
The magic of kayfabe certainly evaporated these days. There's never really that many surprises in the programming. I mean, usually if you don't miss the big spoiler tag, you're going to find out a lot of things that are going to happen in the coming months. It's always perplexing to me how they